Okay, in this video, I want to talk about negotiating your salary. For most of us, that's probably the single most important negotiation of our lives. And yeah, there'll be multiple negotiations for your salary. That's how important that it's going to be. You're going to want to maximize the results while at the same time strengthening the relationship. Okay, so let me define what I mean, or what job we're really talking about here. So first I want to talk about your very first job, your entry-level position. Okay, this is a salaried position, so this isn't punching a clock or getting paid overtime. This is going to be a salaried position where you have little to no relevant experience. Maybe you got a college degree, maybe you don't. Maybe you've had experience at a minimum wage job, maybe you don't. Okay, but this is your first real salaried position. So what style of negotiation is this? Now when I talk about style, I'm talking about where does it fall on the wheel of negotiation, which defines the 5 different styles of negotiation. For more information on the wheel of negotiation, you can definitely sign up for the Ultimate Negotiator online workshop, where I talk about the wheel of negotiation and all the different styles. Okay, so when I'm thinking about the style of negotiation, I'm going to look at 3 characteristics of this negotiation. First, what's the time horizon? Is this a short-term deal or is this a long-term deal? Then I'm going to look at the relationship or potential relationship involved. And then lastly, I'm going to look at the complexity of the deal. How many terms are we actually negotiating? All right, so when I look at the time horizon, this is going to be more long-term. This is not a one-off transaction. This is more of a long-term type of arrangement. When I look at the relationship, yeah, there's going to be a relationship involved in this as well. And then lastly, when I look at the complexity of the deal, this isn't a very complex deal. It's relatively simple. The primary focus is going to be on the salary, and then there are a couple of ancillary terms that we'll have to negotiate as well. And those could include the company's benefit package, health benefits, 401k or whatever, car allowance, the start date, when you're going to begin with them, and then lastly the time off, which could be your sick days, your vacation days, maternity, paternity, whatever is included in their standard policy. Now when I look at those 3 ancillary terms, here's how I rank them in order of negotiability. Probably the most negotiable is going to be your start date. They'll have the most flexibility around that, but you can't push it off for too long. Okay, you can probably start earlier. The next most negotiable is going to be your time off, although not very negotiable. As an entry-level position, you're generally going to get whatever the standard package is. And then the third category, the company benefits, if anything is non-negotiable, that's going to be it. Because as again, entry-level position, you're going to get the standard benefits. Okay, if there's any wiggle room, I would be surprised. But certainly the most important factor, the salary. Think about it. When they posted that job, they posted or they thought about a range. When they were thinking about setting up for that vacancy internally, they identified a range of the salary. So for sure, that's going to have some negotiability to it. Okay, so when I look at those 3 factors, that's going to put us at what we call concession trading, where the primary focus is around price or salary in this case, and there's a couple of ancillary terms, and you're going to kind of meet in the middle. All right, that's the definition of concession trading. That's firmly where we're at. So in the next video, I want to explore understanding power and leverage in this relationship, and then how to get information, ask questions throughout the interview process so that you can maximize your power and leverage. And then finally, we'll talk about creating and delivering and executing your offers throughout the negotiation.